Hi everybody, Ron Placone here. You're watching another edition of Media Bites. So the Congressional Budget Office says that the Affordable Care Act, or Obamacare, as everyone in the media insists on still calling it, will cost the nation about 2.5 million jobs by 2024. Wait a second, some sources are saying 2.5 million jobs, other places are referring to it as workers that are being lost. But what does that mean? Because what's really going on behind this projection is that more people aren't going to have to work as much. They'll only need to work part-time because they'll have their health insurance covered, so they won't need to be tied to a job to get their health insurance. What we have now are people that are staying in jobs way longer than they want to because they need to get the full extent of their health benefits. I used to work in a warehouse over the summers when I was younger. There was a guy there. He worked there for over 40 years. Eventually he got lung cancer, and then he had to stay at the job way longer than he wanted to because he needed to get the full extent of his health benefits to treat the cancer. When situations like that happen, not only does it hurt the person dealing with that issue, but it hurts people entering the workforce. Supply for labor going down while demand goes up would be a problem in the United States if we didn't have any issues with unemployment, but guess what? We do. Until we reach a negative unemployment rate, having issues of people not wanting to work full-time because they don't need to work full-time to maintain their health care and can live comfortably without it is a good problem to have. The general consensus of our work culture in the United States is that you live to work and not the other way around. There's a number of reasons for this: excessive commercialism, an elite group of corporations controlling all the media. Look, I'm a single payer guy, so I'm not even a huge fan of the ACA, but I certainly see how in the long term a more universal healthcare coverage system that could allow Americans to work to live instead of the other way around would be a very positive thing. Not only would it decrease unemployment, but it would also allow people to have more leisure time to invest in the economy, to go out and enjoy leisure activities, to travel. If people aren't willing to work for a certain wage because they get their health care covered, that means the employer is going to have to up those wages. So 10 years from now, if the CEOs at Walmart are getting a little less in their paycheck because their employees are getting paid a better wage, I'm not breaking out the violin. But the media sure is, and that's because they cater to those corporate interests. This is Ron Placone signing out.